friends, it's Cindy from Stamped with Aloha and welcome to part 2 of my Artisan sketched pop-up cards. So for card number 2, we are going to start with a piece of Barely Blush cardstock, and this cardstock is 5.5 inches by 10.5 inches. I'm going to go ahead and use my Simply scoreboard and I'm going to score it at 3.5 inches and at 7 inches. Okay. And then we're also going to score a small piece of Barely Blush two-tone cardstock. And for this one, it is a 1.5 inch by 6 inch strip. And we are going to just go ahead and score it at 1.5 and at 3 and at 4.5. So that we make 4 equal 1.5 inch squares. And that is going to be what we need for our pop-up mechanism. All right, so the way that this card folds up is it's going to fold over and fold back. Okay, so it's going to be a tri-fold card like this. And right in here is where the pop-up mechanism is going to go. So I'm going to take this piece of two-tone cardstock, I'm going to fold it on those score lines, and then I'm going to fold it in half. And then I'm going to place adhesive just in this top square. So then I'm going to lay it down on my card base, right on the inside back panel of the card. And then I'm going to go ahead and close the card and press it down. And I'm going to open this up, turn it into the opposite direction. I'm going to place adhesive in the square right here. And I'm going to go ahead and fold the back part over this way. Okay, and when you open it up, now you can see we've made a little planter box or a little pop-up section for our card. Okay, all right, now let's get to embellishing our card. So we are going to start on the inside of the card here with a piece of basic black and white cardstock. This white cardstock is 2.5 by 3.5 inches. I'm placing adhesive on it and I'm going to glue this to a, the white is 2.25 by 3.25, and then the black is 2.5 by 3.5. Okay, and this is simply to create a mat for you to be able to write a message, or you could even stamp on this if you wanted to. And this is going to go right up here on the inside of the card to create a focal point. Okay. Then on the front of the card, we are going to have an embossed black cardstock. This is 3 inches by 4 inches. It's been embossed with the Fern and Flora 3D embossing folder. So I'm going to go ahead and just attach that right there onto the front of the card. Okay. For our flower on the front, I went ahead and I fussy cut this right out of one of the pieces of the designer series paper. So I'm just going to flip this over, add some dimensionals to the back, and then I'm going to attach this onto the front of the card. So that just being careful of where I'm placing the leaves so that the leaves don't hang out over the edge like that. And then for the front sentiment, I have another rectangle that I've punched, this time with white cardstock. I'm going to use the same sentiment as I used on card number 1, and that is the thinking of you. I'm going to go ahead and stamp that on my little frame, and then we'll add a couple of dimensionals behind this as well. And then this is going to go up here. Okay. We are going to embellish the front with our in color dots. Again, I'm using the crisp cantaloupe color, and I think the pink ones just get a little bit lost, but you could use those as well if you want something a little bit more subtle. And then I'll put one up here. Okay, but that just adds a nice contrast. All right, so the front of the card is done, and then we're going to open it up to our little planter box. And on that, I'm going to take a couple of pieces of the designer series paper that I've cut to a 1.25 by 1.25 square. And so we'll start with the striped one. And we're going to add a striped one here. And you could totally glue these down before you add this into the card as well, if you find that easier. Okay, so now you have your little planter box all decorated with the stripes and the polka dots, and all that's missing is our focal point, which are these pretty flowers that I fussy cut right out of the paper. So for this, you just want to be conscious of where this is going to hit in the card. So I'm going to make sure that I have space, that it's not going to get crushed when the card folds. So I'm going to go ahead and just add a little bit of adhesive here, and I'll attach my little vase right there. And we'll go ahead and fold the card, and there you go. This is project number 2. And then remember, I talked to you about the shimmer brushes. So if you would like to color that vase on the inside of the card, then you would have a card that looks like this. So you can see that there's a little shimmer on the flowers, and it just gives a little more brightness to the inside of the card. So for those of you who love to color, you'll have the option to use these. For those of you who don't want to color, you still have a beautiful design that's very clean and classic in black and white. All right, so we've learned 2 cards so far, a simple pop-up like this, and we have this a trifold pop-up like this, and we have one more really fun one to show you, and that's my favorite of the bunch. So make sure you come back for part number 3 of this series and learn our final pop-up card. Until then, aloha.